Good morning and welcome to your weekend unboxing here on Gaming with ADHD. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2022 board game release from Elf Creek Games, Merchants of the Dark Road. This was funded through Kickstarter in June of 2020 and was released this year. This game sees players taking the role of merchants plying their wares during the dark season. Now, I am going into this game blind. I didn't follow the Kickstarter, but when we were in a local store around Mother's Day, my wife saw this, and since we actually already have two other games from Elf Creek Games, both Honey Buzz and Atlantis Rising, which she absolutely adores, we basically had to get this game. So, we picked it up from our local retailer. They actually happen to have a Kickstarter edition of the game. And since it is her present, I really should get this unboxing done so I can actually learn the rules and we can enjoy the game. Now, quick side note, there will be a follow-up video to this where I take a look at the Kickstarter upgrades, the patrons provisions, the merchant coin pouches, and the Lumi metal coins. I am going to look at them separately so that those that purchase the retail copy of the game will still have a good idea of what comes in the retail box, even if it's just basic components instead of the upgrades. Now, don't forget, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more tabletop gaming content. And with that out of the way, let's light our torches and see what we get inside. All right, so first off, we have the box. There is, if I can zoom out a little bit, there is a copy number or edition number. No, not edition number. Basically, a collector number for, so they did 10,000 copies, and so I have copy 3,144. It is a very deep box, as you can see, and it comes with an absolute ton of stuff. Lots of cards, basically here's all of, kind of the idea of what you're going to be getting inside here on the back of the box. It is a game for 1 to 4 players, so it does have a solo mode. Plays in about 2 hours and recommended for 12 and up. All right, first off, Elf Creek Games has really been knocking it out of the park for us. The art on their games is absolutely fantastic, and for Atlantis Rising and Honey Buzz, the gameplay has been fantastic as well. So that's been an actual treat there. So let's open this up and see what we get inside. All right. Actually, I'm going to show this off. So this was actually kind of fun. Those are the names of all of the backers. Alphabetical by last name, starting in the corner, obviously filling this up, going around all the sides. Needless to say, that is actually pretty cool. I am not in here because we did not back the Kickstarter, but that's fine too. Let's see. All right, I should really get moving. All right, so we've got the instruction book, which is pretty typical for one of their games. 20 pages, including the front and the back cover. We've got a list of all of our components. So we've got dice, cards, tiles, a puzzle piece gaming board. That I actually like. So you don't have the folds, but it'll still stick together. Setup instructions. Rules. Lots of big pictures, so that's good. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot more complex than Honey Buzz. And possibly more complex than Atlantis Rising. But regardless, if we're going off of that pedigree, I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Regardless, really, I like how they did the rulebook. seems like lots of diagrams, lots of pictures. So even at 20 pages, and about 12 by 12, still getting a lot of content. All right, now this is fantastic. They are showing you how to take all of your components and how to put them away. So many times you're just kind of guessing at how to put the stuff away, and the fact that they give you instructions on where to put everything is fantastic. At least in this version, it does come with molded trays to store everything. So that's going to be pretty cool once we start bundling it up. Nothing on the back there. All right. A little supplement for solo adventures, so that's cool. Changes to setup. Special components just for the solo mode. And let's see here. So it looks like they've got specific scenarios. Actually, I think this might actually be a campaign. Interesting. I say that because they've got, so there's A3, 4, 5, B1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe it's just two different scenarios. Maybe it's a campaign. Yeah, it says right here, you have finished the campaign. So, all right. Even more to look at. All right, we've got some shrink wrap going on here. All right, so lots of tokens. All right, let's start with this. All right, we've got little... All right, so player turns. It looks like these are shields. So different looking merchant families. Overall, the art here is, again, fantastic. I like what Elf Creek is doing. So we've got the player shields. We've got our game board, like I said, puzzle pieces to hopefully help keep it flat. Looks like they just put art on the back of it. So we've got the Queen Commissions, Great Bazaar. Again, more of the art. The Ringway Inn. Traveling. Looks like we've got a score chart around the edge. The Ruins of Yin. All right. I thought there were more than 5 pieces to the map, but that's fine. All right. Tokens, so different buildings, places you can go. This is the market table, score trackers. So this should be all of the same cardboard components that you get from the retail copy of the game. Little crystals. All right, looks like these are some of the goods that you're going to pick up as a merchant. Okay, so yeah, so these are some of the coins that I saw through the window of the packaging for the metal coins. So yeah, these are all the cardboard components that go with the metal components. And looks like we've got 2 sheets worth of that. And there is the last board, or last puzzle piece for the board. All right, so we've got 6 total of those. right. All right, we have our player wagon boards, aka wagons. And this is interesting. All right, so they're double layered. So this is, as you can see, indented. This is kind of interesting. They've got little notches here. So whatever tokens, I'm gonna guess lanterns that you put in here, you can easily remove them by just pushing down, and that'll pop it up. So that's actually pretty good. You've got little finger notches around here. No notches on these, but I think you put dice in there, so they'll stick up pretty well. Yeah, overall, these are designed very nicely. The private concern, I know that's for the single player game. And, alright, so they give you different versions. All you have to do is just pick any one of the wagons, and you can use that for the private concern. All the wagons look different, but they have the same features on them. So, even looking different, it's fine, doesn't matter. Just pick your favorite color and go, apparently. Alright, so then here are the plastic trays. Alright, nothing in the bottom of the box. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull these out so I can get the box out of the way. Alright, so we've got... Alright, these are clearly upgraded components. Not sure if the retail will come with this, but we've got a bag, a chest, and a map. Actually went 3 different colors on... Let's zoom in here. Yeah, 3 different colors on the map. So that's really cool. Not entirely sure where to store these, so I'm gonna put these back in the bag. Alright, we've got a bunch of custom dice. These are really nice as well. Not sure how well these will read. It's got silver paint on this kind of blue and white background. I don't know. They look nice. Hopefully they'll be easy to see. I would want something with more of a contrast. You know, I'm holding this at about arm's length from me. You can see it, but you know, a better contrast would be nice. And then it looks like we've got some orange versions of the same dice. So obviously the color is going to affect it. The number... Like, yeah, these seem identical. Yeah, they are identical. Just different... No, I didn't have that in the screen, sorry. Yeah, these are identical, just different colors. So, oh, like I said, they look nice. These orange ones definitely have a better contrast. The steel looking paint shows up really well against the orange. So, not sure exactly what I would say to contrast the blue with, but should be fine. Alright, we've got some larger dice. I think these are for the different goods that you pick up. So these are indented. So the painted area is recessed into the dice. They seem a little dark. It's like I would have liked kind of like a bone looking color. But it shows up very well. It just looks kind of muted and a little dirty. So maybe a brighter white, I don't know. But seems fine. And this one, this is sort of like a transparent purple with lots of sparkle in it. So Interesting. Not sure what that one's for. I love all these little indentations, so it's going to be real interesting getting all these components out and putting everything away. Got more dice. This is kind of a translucent sparkle. I like the color on this one a lot better than I do on those others. Kind of has sort of an alabaster kind of look to it. So, really nice. I actually really like that one. So, a little mixed on some of the dice, but, I mean, they're dice. It's going to happen. Got these metal horseshoes. There's a lot of stuff in this. So, they are engraved. They are double-sided. And they are horseshoes. See what we do with that. Alright. We've got a bunch of different cards so that I can put them away. I'll just start with the small deck and work my way up. I love when they've got quick start, but it doesn't quit. Oh, because I was trying to pull the quick start in the wrong location. All right. So these are different characters you can find along the way. Men, women, all sorts of shades. Or skin tones, I should say. Lots of different characters. I have no idea how any of these work. But, again, Elf Creek's fantastic art. I like how they're using it. The poses look good. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I get really critical on art for some reason, even though I am not an artist, as it were. I think art really brings out a game, and I think they've done really well with the art here. So, these are, again, different cards. No idea what any of these are for. I will figure that out with the instructions. So let's zoom out a little bit. All right. This is another thing that I like. So we've got the Snow Bee card. They straight up did a game about honeybees. And then they made a crossover into another game. I love it when companies do that. Again, fantastic art. Not sure how any of these are used, but I will find out. Regardless, looks really good. Really need to figure a lot of this out. These look like special goals. Different quests for your players to go on. So that's cool. Alright. And then we've got these larger cards. So these also look like either quests or encounters that you would have out on the dark road. Where to find. So if you need a particular icon, I guess, where you could locate it. And then Guide to Traveling Lumi. It looks like a turn order, but it also looks like just a list of different things that you can do. So Again, I'm going to have to do some research. Alright, there is one of the sets of tokens. Alright. This is cool. So there are 2 layers to this. So we've got layer number 1, layer number 2. Looks like, so this is engraved, so it looks like these are where you actually put the punched out tokens. So they just sit right here in the top, so that's actually kind of cool. I am really impressed with the production on this. I realize it is a Kickstarter edition, but overall, they've done really well. This box looks like it's designed to just be out near the table. We've got crystals, which, again, were available in tokens. These very much are reminiscent to me of Atlantis Rising in the way they look. It looks like they were cast in orange, but then have like there's also a little bit of a yellow tint to them, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, they're also rounded, so you can grab something and still get it out. Different wagon tokens. I don't think those are supposed to go in there. Oh, score markers. So you get the upgraded score markers. I remember seeing the cardboard ones in there. I like how they did the print on these. They did a double-sided as well. Wow, they really went all out on these. And then, oh, little lanterns. These are really nice. It looks like it's a yellow plastic, and then they painted up some brass around the edges. So that is Merchants of the Dark Road. I am absolutely impressed with this and what they've done in the production for it. You know, honestly, like I said, Elf Creek Games makes... I've been very happy with Honeybuzz and Atlantis Rising. So to get another game from them and then also get one that has this much quality in it, I'm very, very happy with this. And now I just need to figure out how to play it so that I can show my wife. But with that said, have you played Merchants of the Dark Road? What do you think of it? Let me know down in the comments below. I know I've been a little slow at responding to them, but I'd absolutely love to hear what you have to say about the game. I'm still going to give it a try regardless. With that being said, I do appreciate you taking some time to watch this and check this out today. Don't forget, there will be a follow-up video with the upgrade kits, and so keep an eye out for that as well. But regardless, I thank you for your time, and make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel. And otherwise, we will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.